What if you didn't need confidence? What if all you needed was courage? Welcome to the Real on Manifestation podcast. This podcast bridges the gap between mystical and practical, making manifestation real, accessible, and achievable so you are an embodied energetic match to actualize everything you desire. I'm Minerva, your manifestation coach and host, and I've manifested every single thing I have ever wanted. From dream homes, new levels of income, trips, clients, businesses, TV gigs, relationships, as well as winning jackpots and contests. But it's not about the tangible manifestations for me. It's about how you feel and who you be on the way to there. With 3 businesses, 2 kids, and marriage to my childhood sweetheart, one of my proudest manifestations is feeling balanced, spacious, and free in my ever-expanding reality. Creating and maintaining your dream life doesn't have to take force, but ease. And I'm excited to guide you through yours. In this space, you'll receive expert insights and proven tools and strategies you can apply immediately to start manifesting everything you ever want. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Hi, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of The Real on Manifestation. This week, we're going to talk about increasing your self-belief and your self-confidence. Confidence is something that I've actually struggled with my entire life. Even though I was a dancer previous to becoming a spiritual manifestation coach, I danced on stages. I used to dance for the Raptors. I've been on tour. I've performed in front of thousands of people around the world, been on TV, hosted shows, all the things. And even now, as a coach, there's still moments I'm like, am I good enough? Am I making an impact? Right? So there's still that part that I feel steers this ugly head towards us sometimes. And so I feel like I'm a professional when it comes to self-doubt. And I also have grown and found some ways to build that confidence from within. And so I want to share that with you today. So, number 1, what if you didn't need confidence to start or to take the next step? What if you didn't need confidence? What if all you needed was courage? Does it not just take the weight off of your back? You don't need confidence to start. You don't need confidence to take the next step or go to the next level. You just need courage. And I would say that is definitely what has got me through a lot in my life. To get on stage, to make a fool of myself on TV, to do all the things, I didn't always have confidence. And especially the times I didn't have any confidence or no evidence, and more of the rejection and no's are piling on top of me. And that felt heavier than the yeses. That can take a toll on your self-esteem, takes a toll on your confidence. And so what made me keep going was courage. That I pulled that part of me that was just brave. I remember my parents would be like, "You're so brave. I could never do that." And that part came easy for me. I mean, I shouldn't say it came easy, but I dug deep, but it was there. It was alive. That was a thing I leaned on. So the first reframe here for you is, what if you don't need confidence to start the business, to increase your pricing, to ask someone to be your friend, or to go out for dinner or a coffee? What if you didn't need confidence to begin or to take the next step, but all you needed was just a little dose of courage? Because with courage, you can take that next step. You could build momentum. You could start pulling out these qualities in you that you didn't know was there. You could start exploring different avenues and open up to different opportunities that you wouldn't know had you not taken that next step. So number 1, what if you didn't need confidence, but all you needed was courage? And then number 2, a little exercise for you, because I'm an exercise girl, is write down all the reasons that you don't feel confident. What are all the reasons you're not confident in your career or in your craft, or you're not confident in a certain role as an employee, as a mom, as a wife, or you're just not confident in your body? What are all the reasons? Just list it out Just like go wild, free time to just write and just bare your soul and your thoughts down on paper. No one needs to see it. You don't need to read it to anyone. You don't even have to tell me about it. Just write it down. What are all the reasons? And I love doing this for myself because I do a lot of personal development work. I work through a lot of things. I grow through a lot of things. I'm very proud of who I am and where I'm at. And there's so much more to learn and grow. And there's still these moments where these fears come up, these negative thoughts come up that I didn't even know were still there. And if you're someone who does personal development work, you will know that stuff from your childhood keeps coming up. The thing that your parents said or the friends who cut you off did to you. All that stuff keeps repeating and coming up, and you keep going in circles. And you're like, I thought I was over that. But there's always a new level to go with it. That's always helping you, right? Something for you to see. Now, write it all out. I did this the other day. I wrote out all the reasons why I wasn't feeling confident. When I read it, I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't even realize that was still in my mind. So just get real, write it down. You can't clean it until you see it, right? You need to pull out all of the gunk from the closet in order to clear it out. And then once you go through that, take a look at it, read it, and notice how it feels in your body to read it. Does it feel heavy or does it feel light? If it is heavy or you feel some sort of constriction or restriction in your body, a tightness in your throat, a tightness in your stomach, just heaviness, or just doesn't feel good emotionally, allow that to be your number one indicator that that is a lie. That everything you wrote there, everything you're telling yourself, that story, those feelings, those thoughts, they're all a lie. What if it was just all a lie? And we all have believed in lies. I'm sure we can all think of one boyfriend or partner, and that was a liar, was the bad boy that we thought we could change, right? We all believed in a lie. So what if you're believing your own lies? And third step and final step here is if these lies didn't exist, what would be the truth? If you were to rip it all up, burn it if you may, in a safe place that's not going to damage anything, rip it up, throw it in the garbage, wash your hands, sprinkle some salt in it, whatever you want to do. What if that didn't exist, even just for 5 minutes? What would exist? What thoughts would exist? What truth remains? And write that out. Read it. Feel it. You will notice it will feel so much lighter. Your mind is going to say, oh, it's not true. Don't worry about it. Remember, you have 5 minutes to not believe a lie. And what feels light is right. If it feels light and expansive, that's the truth. That's what you need to start watering. That's the seed that needs to grow within you. And the more you do that, the more you start feeling it, believing it, thinking it, and seeing it in your reality because it's coming from within. So this is where I believe you don't need action to feel confident. You just need this. You need to connect to your truth to start feeling confident. You can do that right now. You can achieve it from something not external to you. You can achieve that feeling of confidence now when you connect to your truth. I hope that resonates. I love this episode. I hope you enjoyed it too. I really would love to hear from you. Let me know on Instagram at Goddess of Wisdom Coach, or leave a review, subscribe, download. It means so much to me. I read it every week. And I want to thank you again for listening to this episode. And I also want to share with you, I just released my 1-day in-person retreat in Pickering, Ontario called Live Your Light. This is a full embodiment retreat that we are going to go on all levels in 1 day to clear out all the gunk and make space to receive and train your entire system, mind, body, soul, nervous system, to feel safe to receive and step into your next level. It's just $350 per person. It's in Pickering, Ontario, and includes lunch, bevies, all the things, and one-on-one coaching in the group setting with me. There's only 10 spots. Bring your gal pal or come alone or bring your partner. I've had men and women attend my retreats. I would love to see you there. We'll leave the details below, and I'll see you next time on The Real Manifestation.